We're at the house on Wapiti. This one is 229 Pine Top, right behind Charlie Clark's Steakhouse, only about a mile behind it. This section through here is homes only. Up behind it, it does get into a mixture of homes and mobiles. Modified A-frame style. I'm not sure where your property lines on this one would be. I'm guessing they would have to come at an angle somewhere behind that storage shed. This will be on natural gas, sewer, city water, paved streets. So everything the last one didn't have, this one has, as far as utilities go. And of course, accessibility. I mean, that road is drivable, even in wintertime. Side yard. Again, I don't know where the property lines lay. We'll head on in here to the house here in just a moment then. Okay, we're entering the front door, coming in, I should say, porch door. Wiring is run through conduit up to the light here in the kitchen. Very unusual. I'm going to close the door because it looks like they must have a kitty. Don't want to let their kitty out. There we go. So we have a countertop that kind of curves around right through here. Unusually sized kitchen. That is not a full-size range, by the way. That's no more than a 24-inch range. Again, smaller refrigerator. They probably can't fit a bigger one in because of the slope of the roof right through there. There has been a roof leak right there at some point in time. Does have lots of nice wood. This is some older paneling right through there. Has the vaulted ceiling through this part of the house. Wood burning stove. Tile underneath. Laminate flooring. They basically put that laminate flooring underneath the tile. So if you ever decide to change the flooring in this section, you're probably going to have to take that tile up. Again, we had another leak right there at some point. This is all knotty pine tongue and groove. It's definitely had some water staining on it, so I don't know how old that is. We'll go back out on the deck in a minute. It does look like it needs work. Floors don't feel too bad in it so far. I haven't felt anything going up and down. Definitely a 24-inch range. It is a 4-burner. Older dishwasher. But hey, as long as it works. We have a little squeak in the floor right where I'm standing right here. Corner of this. Here's the main level bedroom. Has the knotty pine up above and then the older paneling down below. Laminate flooring still. Decent little closet, not bad. Not huge, but not bad. Definitely a squeak in the floor in that one spot, both directions. Bathroom, pedestal sink. Very odd mirror placement. I kind of feels like a, how'd you put this? Funhouse mirror. They've got plastic over the window, not sure why. Looks like it's a pretty good quality window, but I do see it looks like maybe the screens are pulling away. Tub, no shower here. So this is bathtub only. This is tenant occupied right now, by the way. We have stairs going down. Oops, sorry. And then we have the stairs going up. And I'm going to go up first, and then I'm going to go down. And I'm going to turn the camera off while I do that so I can hold on to the railings. So we will be back upstairs. We have a little loft up here. The floors right here, this is just standard 2x4s laid on top of one another. There's no real floor covering here. This is okay for grandchildren, but anybody my height or taller is going to get their head knocked. There is room for another bed right here. Little niche. Could use a little trim around the edge of that so it doesn't get too sharp if somebody bumps into it. I will tell you the stairway is narrow. I basically take up the whole width. It's almost like the other one. And it is on the steep side. This really needs to have some flooring on it. Somebody's going to pick up a sliver if they walk on this barefoot. And now we go downstairs. We are in the downstairs bedroom. I can't seem to find very many light switches, so I don't really know where things are at. This is the room that walks straight in from outdoors. Little niche behind the door right there. Could possibly be turned into maybe some more storage space. Well, looking back there, it looks like there actually is storage back there. You just can't get to it. This bedroom does have a queen size bed in it. Pretty large chest of drawers. Floor is concrete in this area. Tile. A little under the closet or under the stairs storage here. You have a step up. Tile is broken right there. Let's see, we have a light somewhere. There we go. They probably had to step this up to be able to put it in here so that they could put the plumbing underneath. There's some sort of a panel going out there. Ceiling is pretty low in this area. This is a shower. I can tell you it's leaking because I can hear the drips. Another pedestal sink. Older style medicine cabinet. Yep, it's still dripping. Come back in here and we're going to see what this little room is. It's another step-up room. And it looks like we have a laundry area. Excuse me. Here we go. Washer and dryer area. Hot water tank. Again, we've got some chipped and cracked tile, missing trim. Needs a good coat of paint. Everything needs a good coat of paint downstairs. I'll be real honest, it needs to be repainted. And you might want to think about some of the flooring being replaced because some of this isn't in the greatest shape. And that goes out to the front again. These folks have made this house unnaturally dark inside. They've covered a lot of these windows back up. I just found the heating for the downstairs, and I can't tell if it's electric or gas. They've got too much piled up in front of it. And coming in here, this is the stairs going back up. They're really big steps, and there's no railing. And that's something I would highly recommend, is having a railing going back up, because these are big steps. Plus, some of the paneling through this area is buckling. You can see, well, maybe you can't because of the lighting in here. Well, maybe now, hold on. There, now you can see the paneling is buckling. It's not affixed properly. And because of that, it's giving way. Sorry about that. Maybe zoom back down. You can hold on to the banister at a certain point, but this area right here, I would put a little gate across here. This railing should probably be a little higher to keep somebody from rolling over the edge of it. And a railing going down. I would replace all of the paneling. I'd drywall it. Cabinetry is not in bad shape. The red Formica countertop is in pretty decent shape from what I can see. It's just not a very stylish thing anymore. Depends upon taste. Everybody's different. Track lighting. A little bit of natural light let in by the skylight here. Doesn't look like it leaks. That's a good thing. I'm assuming that the roof leaks have been repaired. And we'll step back outside. Looking down on the steps, you come across this walkway from down below to get up here. So you come up this walkway through the fence. This house has been reshingled. Those are newer shingles. They don't look very old to me. I may be wrong, but they don't look like they're in bad shape. So we do sit on a hillside here. Lots and lots of tall pines and oaks. Neighbor's house is right there. Now the railings and the deck, you can see down below, that area of the steps needs to be fixed. This paint on here is peeling. It probably needs to be power washed and repainted. Some of this is in bad shape, needs to be fixed. It's not properly supported. So it's a little narrow there, and of course you can see that the railing is leaning out. So the railing needs to be repaired. I haven't felt so far any soft spots in the deck. I'm going carefully. There is a big drop underneath. That board right there needs to be replaced. That's a trip hazard. Some of these are looking like they've got some wood rot on them. I mean, it is a good sized deck, partially covered. Now this is Wapiti down here. This is the road. That's the main road going back into the subdivision, so it may get quite a little bit of traffic. Parking is the horseshoe that you see here. Peeling paint on the railing. And again, this railing is leaning out, so that needs to be fixed. This time of year, gutters get filled up like crazy with our lovely pine needles and leaves. So that's something that has to be taken care of this time of year, sometimes a couple times. So we have a little fenced backyard here. Where the property line is here, I'm not entirely certain. I think it's going to go up to that wood fence up there, but I don't know for certain. I mean, it could go just to the power pole back here. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. And this could just be enclosed for pet as well. They may have just done this to keep it close. I'm really truly thinking that the property line goes back up that direction. Just makes more sense. Concrete block foundation. There's the electrical. Paint through this area doesn't look bad. Now the property must go that direction because that's how far the driveway goes over that way. So I'll have to take a look at the map to really judge what this parcel shape is like. Looks like the fireplace box could use fixing. It's getting pretty wood damage going on right there. Probably will need to have a new seal put around it. The fence is kind of bubbled out. It looks like maybe either snow or pets or something has piled up. And since this is a dead end down here, I'm not going to walk all the way down. No gate on this end. That's kind of silly. They should have had a gate on this end. Gutters are completely clogged. They'll all need to be cleaned. Natural gas. Used to have propane, but that's been taken out, of course, with them bringing gas in. A little on the rocky side here, so you got to watch your step. Since it's painted the same color, I'm guessing that the shed stays here as well. And this is really centrally located. Pine Top is awesome. Oh, okay. I see something that's part of the problem on that deck. We got earth to wood contact right there and there. That could be making that deck boards go wonky. So that's something that needs to be fixed. Storage building looks like it's in great shape. I don't see anything in bad condition about that. They put up some lattice for under the porch storage. And that shall conclude our tour for the house on Wapiti.